Speaking of pants, Pete. So I call earlier. I'm like, hey, Pete, what's up? He's like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, it's all night? Yeah. And I'm like, Pete's not really, usually he'll clown around a little bit. He's like, yeah, I'm naked here, so I thought I'd get back to having sex. I'm like, oh, whoa.
No, I asked him, is Cass going to be at a podcast tonight? He goes, yeah, I don't know if she's going to be able to walk, but she'll be there.
Let me ask her, honey.
Don't need details.
No, Pete, hang up the phone. What are you doing?
We were in between at that point. That's the only reason I answered the phone. Yeah.
In between fuckings, not in between. You were doing like a countdown. Yeah, like a dry erase board there.
10 more minutes until I'm ready again.
Here we go. The creation cannon's almost recharged. Hey, you're listening to That's Life, the podcast designed with your laughter in mind. So please sit back, relax, and prepare to be entertained. That's life. And we're back. Woo! Episode number 45.
45.
Frigid 45.
Yep.
Muy frío. 45 es muy frío today. Yeah. So we're here. We're back. We're live. And we have with us, of course, Pater.
Yes, I'm here.
Pater's +1.
She's
covered
there
in,
too.
Swathed in leather.
Yep. We like to keep her all leathery and kind of like the Gimp, but sexy.
And, well, I'm sure the Gimp was sexy to someone, if only to himself.
Right.
And she's here. She sorted out her automotive issues. She survived run-ins with constables on the road.
Yep.
Here she is. You heard her giggling. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Internet Jenn.
The now legally driving Internet Jenn.
Holy shit. How'd you do that?
Right now, there's a bunch of people listening to a podcast clapping, and the people around them are like, what the fuck is going on?
It's okay. They're the weird ones.
Yeah.
They should be listening to. Share our love.
Yeah. Spread it around as far as you can. 20 centimeters, Pete. Woo! I just totally gimped your joke there. That was Pete's joke.
I wasn't
in the live
even
episode.
Go back a few.
Because,
Sorry.
And listen to it. And you know, I was listening to that. I love our audience. Our audience had such vim and vigor. Not necessarily size. It wasn't a huge audience.
No, but it's
so
not
much
always
energy.
about the size. It's about how well you let them applaud.
Clap.
Yeah.
I don't
Spread
know.
your love.
Insert your own sexual joke there. All 4 inches of it.
But before you insert it, do a countdown on Facebook, beginning 24 hours in advance.
Just to piss off
No,
all
it
your
was
friends.
23 and a half.
23 and a half.
23 and a half.
Oh.
Well,
I
because
assume
by the
we'll-
time I got home to Facebook after I started the said countdown, that's how much time was left.
And,
Actually, no, if you look back earlier, it was 27 and change.
Oh.
In our What's New, we're discussing Pete's in Love, and he's talking about it on Facebook, which is now officially Love Book. And they were
For my loveliest love.
filled with love, exploding at the speed of love.
What's really funny, though, is you would ask Jen a question, and she started to answer it. We interrupted the balls off of it.
Dude, that's one of her skills. She's tough as iron when it comes to that.
Yeah.
And it's not even phased. I'll listen
Yeah.
to it sometimes. I'm like, wow.
We're dickheads, and Jen just takes it in stride.
You know what? Honestly, I don't even notice it anymore.
Oh, I was asking a question? Well, shit, remind me what it was, because you guys fucking went crazy.
You'll be answering a question we just asked, and you'll get like 2 words out, and then we'll think of something funny that like a mock answer, and we'll just roll it out there and just steamroll. And then you're actually speaking, and then we keep our voices low, and then we'll just and we're saying it real quiet. But when you record it, it's like we're talking right, and it's not like we're pushing you out of the way. How do you do that?
You
Yeah,
guys
anyway,
just
Jen.
use me for my presence.
Kind of.
Well, you say stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
not
oh,
much.
that's a great answer, but you didn't put your answer through a plate glass window and tell it you loved it, so we're not that
True.
interested.
Speaking of which, any luck in the love category yet, Jen? You're
I-
mobile, at least.
I have actually gotten to a very good point where I have the perfect relationship with somebody.
That explains where you got the
snap.
money for the legal
No.
stuff. I thought the power of the blowjob.
That was the blowjobs on the corner.
What?
You told me.
No, not on the corner. Do it on the internet, like on Craigslist, like a respectable person.
Or at a classy hotel.
Yeah, you're an internet celebrity now. It's not just you you're looking out for; it's our whole show. You don't want to sully our good name. Let's think of some of our episode titles: Me Chinese, Me Play Joke, Me Go Pee Pee in Your Yoke.
Yeah.
So.
Sexual harassment. It's a company function.
And Chief Swamp Thing says, don't bring your evil here. You know, let the wifey win. It's
We're
just
classy.
all the way.
Oh,
Top
yes.
shelf, baby. But yeah, you were saying?
I don't remember.
No,
why?
love.
How are you legal?
Love.
Oh, love. How are you legal to love?
Well, the whole legal issue just came about. Thank God for payday loans.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes, I just have to remember to close my bank account now before they start.
Where they
trying to
start
take
taking
money.
200% interest every day.
Exactly.
Pops up on your Facebook.
It's every
23 and a half
weeks.
hours till I take $600 from you. Lovey love.
But yeah, payday loan helped me with that, and it was actually a transmission issue that put my car down this time.
Well, what was the transmission issue? Did they even tell you, or they just go, it's a transmission issue?
No, my friend Bill knows better than to actually use big words with me. He just goes, "It's going to be like $200 to fix this." Okay.
Oh, $200? That's not bad at all.
See, the way I figured it is because last time you were on, which was episode 44.1.
Point one.
Was you were like, oh, I've had my car for a year. It's getting ready to die. And I'm like, oh, her car's totally dead next time she gets in
No,
it.
she survived. He
Jinx.
had to replace like a shift solenoid or something. And then he did some kind of flushy thing and filter thing. And like,
that's
she
not
still
bad.
sounds like shit. She still runs like shit. But at least she shifts now.
Well, that's the motor
Trying to
that
set
sounds
my
rough,
girlfriend
and you're
on
probably
fire.
an exhaust leak, I'm
No,
guessing.
it's not an exhaust leak. Somebody just said that to me the other day. He said, "You have an exhaust leak." I said, "No, I don't. I don't have a muffler."
Well,
true.
Jen, Internet Jen, cars with mufflers muffle things.
Yeah, I
Like-
know. I actually like the fact that my car sounds kind of cool.
Like the fact when you pull up, we're like, who just drove a chainsaw here?
Yes.
Speaking of which, I did notice on our Facebook page that somebody happened to have an issue with a gator in their bed and was wondering if there's any service that we could offer
I
that
saw
might
that.
even be chainsaw related.
I said $20. $20. Standard. I assume it's a mid to large size gator. We're talking about okay.
Yeah, it seems to be that way.
Oh, well, no problem. Yeah, I'll chainsaw the fucking hell out of it, man. Just open up a window, let it cool off. They get sluggish. Like, and I first got the hockey mask on, and I come in and I'm dressed in fatigues. And,
Right, safety first.
Safety first.
You in
and
fatigues?
and then I menace it with it, like, and then it's like, I have a reptilian brain. I don't know fear. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, you don't have a head. And then,
And then he leaves the head in the bed of his enemies.
yes.
Oh, my pet gator!
Yeah.
weird.
Oh, it's someone's pet.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just going on with my own fantasy. You
Well, no,
continue chainsaw.
You can take him to court and then take him to court because you had to pay $20 to have their alligator removed from your bed with a chainsaw. You had to have a chainsawing expert in. And if you're going to do that, then I'll throw in like a $5 cleanup fee.
They needed a chainsaw expert in that Black Sheep movie we watched because the guy who was trying to operate that chainsaw, and it was messy.
Oh yeah, if your houseboat's being menaced by a 30-foot great white and you're like, I'll take care of this myself. I have a chainsaw. Don't. Just stop right there. Because it's not something that you can just wing it. You can't just make stuff up about chainsawing shit.
It's true.
Okay, that's fucking dangerous. We're dealing with, first of all, we're dealing with a 30-foot great white.
Right.
Second of all,
that's no joke. That's not your grandma's shark.
no, this is not some minnow. Okay, this isn't some. Look, it's a 20-pound salmon or something. Which you
That's a big salmon.
Well,
bro.
no, but you can take care of that with a weed whacker. Anybody can do that. But you want you want to get an honest to God, dyed-in-the-wool chainsaw fucking expert in to deal with that fucking shark.
That's
Or
true, you do.
There's going to be trouble.
Or you're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, guarantee you. Yeah, don't think you can just pull up to fucking Home Depot and go, trabajo, and just get some poor innocent illegal over and just say, here, la diabla, en la mer. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't
We're
know
running
Spanish
low
for
on
ocean,
Spanish.
so I'm like, just throw some French in. In a pinch, French will work for Spanish anytime. Except
Close. Near makes no
with
difference.
white people, it works, but with French people or Spanish people or anybody who knows any of those languages, they're going to be like, stick to the chainsaw. Stick with what you know, all right? Or
The guy at work was
no, loud, closer.
The guy at work was speaking French, and I was like, I didn't know you spoke Spanish. He's like, no, I speak French. It's closest to Creole. I was like, oh.
Closest to Korean?
Creole.
Oh shit. Creole. That's the name of my my largest chainsaw. Creole. I'm like, come on, Creole. Mm-hmm. We're gonna cut us up some sharks. Get us some gator, make some gator stew. Yeah, so I'm totally down.
How did we get here?
We're what's new?
Oh,
Jen,
right.
that's great. We were talking about love. Jen, love, Jen.
No.
Anyone of
Cars,
interest?
transmission.
We somehow went from car to relationship to car
To
and
chainsaw.
to Creole and yeah.
Then to
that
Spanish
was
to French and then back to love.
only something
It
that
all
can happen
ends
here.
with love.
No,
Or
something I would
chainsaws.
love.
You love them
all right.
chainsaws. That's true.
They're awesome, dude. They fix so many problems.
That's very true.
Yeah, you can do everything except hammer and a nail with a chainsaw.
Unless your chainsaw
You haven't tried
has
hard enough.
hammers on the chain.
Well, no, I have a special side thing with hammers.
Oh,
it's
all
a
right.
whole thing. Carl the Hammer Service. I take care of a lot of things like installing replacement windows. I do dishes.
With chainsaws?
Okay. I make a great ham and cheese on rye.
Can I get mine on
You should
white?
see how he spreads the mayo.
Yeah, it's like first you get your ham. Smash. There we go. Oh, you want maize with that? Break the jar over top of it like you're cracking an egg. There we go. And let me just cut this in half. Just pick the pieces of plate out of it, and you should be good. Delicious
fiber.
Hammer Carl's. Yum. I'm on a roll today. I've had one of those kind of days.
I guess so.
Like chainsaw rape. It started off, this might be exciting, something new, and then, ow! And then I'm dying. Everything's getting cold and dark. Well, I mean, that's what it's like for
That's the story from experience, it sounds like.
Yeah, I've been chainsaw raped before. Once I first acquired a taste for wielding the chainsaw, I said, hey, lady, you just completely removed my genitals there. I just got a big, raw, bloody gash.
No. That was marriage.
Oh, yeah, that's right, my first marriage. But she let me keep the pieces. I just sort of, with the hammer, I shaped them. I forged them back, a dwarven forge. And now my dick is
made of
rock
Valyrian
hard,
steel.
and it has a name. It's called Doombringer, and it's not good for sex because the head's shaped like a hammer. It's like a hammerhead shark penis head on the thing.
I
and
think
it
I had
hurts.
that on my palate.
Whoa! I was about to say, wait a minute. Whoa! We already
think I
did your
had it.
segment for love. All right. Don't sully my hammerhead penis story with dirty tales of your tryst with weird mutants.
Gross.
Yeah, but so yeah, then Pete, we know what's new with you pretty much.
Yeah. She's still sitting there. It's awesome.
Love. You're still doing the love thing where you're
Yep.
just like, oh, he is so cute. He does all these cute things and stuff like that. And she's so cute. She does all these cute things. And we should just fuck because you're so cute. No, you're so cute. Fuck.
Oh yeah, that's. I was trying to think. I was like, where the hell was I going to go before the intro thing? And I was like, save it for what's new. But now I recall because as we're talking
said
about
fuck.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Oh, fuck yeah. You get a lot
Well,
of
because
stuff.
like Carl was saying when he called me, and I may just do this from here on out because a lot of times when Carl gives
Well,
me
answer the phone naked?
no, but I might tell you that.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of times when Carl calls to give me are we doing the podcast or I'm coming to get you, it takes about 20-ish minutes for him to get his point across.
Depending on order changes.
Yeah. Which is fine, but when I was like, "Yep, I'm naked," 30 seconds. I was like,
like,
"Yes, I got my
okay.
information, and I'm good to
You've been
go."
listening to Carl setting up a program for That's Life. Thank you very much. Put some clothing on, cover up your hammerhead penis, and good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Yep. Well, I mean, the hammerhead penis is good for knocking out the pussy. So hey, there you go.
certainly does. There you go.
Yep.
a hammer
I was
can't
shot
do.
down for morning sex because she gave me that look of, no, it's too sore, buddy.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
And plus, morning sex is cute and all, but not when you have to go to work afterwards, because then it
It's the
like.
best when you have to go to work.
No.
Show up-
For you don't
Oh.
have. You're not going to have like shit leaking into your panties.
Yeah.
Okay.
That whole squish.
Don't
squish,
even
squish,
ask me
not
how I
fun.
fucking knew that. All right, just don't.
No, it's just kind of common sense, really, but not my problem.
Common sense. Now
Yeah.
that I've killed the funny,
Right. So
all
anyway,
right.
well, but before you had called, when
Moving
we
on.
first got back to my place, and we were sitting down and gonna like put something on the TV, I turn to her and I say, "So, what do you not want to watch the beginning of?"
The middle or the end of.
Now we got towards the end-ish. I don't even remember what it was. It was that important.
it was something.
Oh, Dogma. That's right.
Oh, Dogma. You can pick that up anywhere, though.
Exactly.
I mean,
It's
because
like,
if you've seen it already, it's just like, aha.
But again, I think that still makes my point pretty valid because like we watched something. I don't know. Then there was an actual movie, and then there was another one we didn't care about, so that worked.
Yeah, it broke my heart. After Red State, speaking of Kevin Smith,
Oh,
he's
I was about to say, I'm
not
sorry, it was only 2 movies.
I'm done directing movies.
Jesus.
It's like, oh, your
He's got
skills
one more.
are just. He's doing one more.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
called
okay.
Hit Somebody.
In his book, he's like, "That's it. I'm retiring." And then I guess like he was done his book, and he was like, "Oh shit, I think I was high when I wrote that."
Oh, he was definitely high when he wrote it.
Yeah, he's high a lot.
Yeah, but no, he's retiring because after Hit Somebody, his hockey movie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, though I'm not entirely sure, just because I listen to his Hollywood Babylon podcast. I haven't heard him talking about it much lately, so I don't know.
Well, he's usually trying really hard to make sure he hits in the segment bumpers on time. I know, 'cause he's
I
high.
see you've been listening.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that. I love it.
That
Yeah.
shit's funny as hell.
In fact, give a shout out, special thanks to Hollywood Babylon. If you haven't listened to it, listen to it. It's funny as balls. You listen to any of them; they're fucking awesome.
They're pretty good. They don't have too many running jokes, and most of the time they explain them just because they do it live.
Yeah.
And for first time peoples.
And it's a great combination. You got Ralph Garman and usually Kevin Smith. If not, he has
Some other funny guy or
yeah.
John Lovitz.
John Lovitz, who's hilarious. I
Yeah.
mean, when I first started listening to it, I went back like a bunch of episodes. And I listened to John Lovitz stuff, and I listened to like 4 episodes with them. I'm like, these guys are funny. How the hell can Kevin Smith compare to this? And then like I heard my first Kevin Smith episode with him, and their chemistry's just like fucking perfect.
Yeah,
dude. I'm like,
they're pretty-
oh,
pretty
you guys
bang
are.
on.
And it's so nice and relaxed. But my what's new is I hate raking leaves. I hate it with a passion.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's because I'm like, why am I doing this? The trees. This is
They're
like
gonna
part of a
vomit more
natural
later.
cycle. I managed to draw a line in the sand for some of it. I'm like, I'm not raking leaves until all the leaves are off the fucking trees because it's fucking retarded.
It's like sucking a vacuum.
it's like making your bed right before bed. It's stupid.
It's like making your bed and screwing all over it.
Making your bed at all is retarded. It's like I don't make my bed when I'm gonna get out of it because it'd be like tying your shoes after you take them off. Why?
Now, yeah, I mean, the way I figure it is like, at least, if you have your own room with a door that closes, like, who the fuck is going to see that?
Yeah,
I mean, and in
ever.
my case, we're going to mess it up anyway, so.
Like I got a couple friends over and I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, it's right down the hallway, and they're gonna look in my room like glance and go,
doesn't make his bed. What a
fuck.
sloppy
Look
fuck.
at that
I don't wanna,
bed.
If he doesn't make his bed, he probably
Jesus
doesn't clean his
Christ.
bathroom either.
Does he wipe his ass? God, it's like a
Just shit in
rumpus
his
room in there.
bathtub.
Jesus Christ. Is that a chainsaw? What the fuck is going on in that room?
Got a great white shark head on
Jesus
the wall.
Christ. It's like a fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre in there. And yes, before you ask, you can make your bed with a chainsaw.
See, I would have thought the hammer would have been better, but. all
But
right.
yeah, I totally hate raking leaves because it's like harvesting a crop you can't eat. It's so stupid. It's like harvesting rotten corn. What are we gonna do with this? I don't know, but gotta pick it, and put it in piles, and put it in bags, and put it out front. I mean, it was out front. It's on the ground already. Who cares? Nature threw it away. It's useless. It's dead brown pieces of paper. They suck. It's like God's confetti. He's like, yay, winter's coming. Hope you don't freeze to death. Ha 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 ha. Yay. Glad you invented clothes. Not really, because I kicked you out of the Garden of Eden for it. But yay. We come along. Well, my wife comes along and says, I don't like those leaves. I don't like them. And at first,
They were an affront to her womanhood.
well, no, she had reasons, but she would say, I don't really like them. But then she would just go out and do it. And then put them in the bags with the kids. And then I would come out and do all the bags. Don't mind doing bags. I can live with that.
Right.
Because it's simple.
Manly lifty things.
It's taking trash things out. And I'm like, raw, and the kids follow me. I take it out in a wheelbarrow. Then they get in the wheelbarrow and I give them rides. And that's fun. But the raking part, hate it. So I tried going World of Warcrafty with like 2 rakes at once, like those things in fucking wherever the fuck that place is, Westfield or whatever the fuck. Westfall, and I'm like,
I haven't played WoW in
and I'm
weeks.
like, this is faster. I just hate it twice as much now. God damn it! And I couldn't get. And then finally, my wife says, the reason I want the fucking leaves raked up because I did the front yard. I'm like, dude, can I just not do the backyard? Can I mow it? Can I mow the leaves and just turn it into like mulch? So,
It seems reasonable to me.
yeah, then the wind will blow the away leaf dust and it'll just go away into the air. And maybe, I don't fucking know, go to heaven. Who knows? And
All leaves go to heaven.
yeah, hey, God, here's your fucking confetti back. Pick up your
messy
mess,
prick.
you fucking. But and so she says, look, it's because we have a dog, and dogs go outside to poop, and you clean up poop, right? That's the thing. But when there's leaves, sometimes it covers the poop, and kids go to play, and they're like, yeah, leaves. And there's like poopy leaves, and it's so not good. And I'm like, all right, I can't argue with that logic. Wow, you defeated me
doesn't
with
explain
cold,
the
certain
front
male
yard.
logic. The front yard I can totally buy. Because our neighbors write their yards, and you don't want to be the white trash eyesore. If you look, go home, ladies and gentlemen. If you're listening to this, go outside after the podcast and just look around your neighborhood. If you can't find the white trash eyesore, you are the white trash eyesore. That's how it works.
Like the asshole at the party.
Yes.
Of course, the difference is I am that asshole, and that's all right.
So, I don't mind doing that. Plus, the front yard's smaller. I don't mind doing that.
Yeah, true.
Okay, I lied. I don't like doing it either, but I understand. There was a logic to it. But that made sense. But I still hate it so much. And I went out there, I'm like, rake, and I'm like, rage building. I'm like, calm down, rake. And I'm like, maybe I could use a chainsaw for this. I'm like, no, it's late. So you could. It's just too late, 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, my God, what's he doing? I'm chainsawing my lawn. Leave me alone. Like, I thought there was like an alligator loose in the neighborhood or something. But or a rabbit Dalmatian, and I was like, so I'm like, all right, okay.
A rabbit? How do you get that escalated quickly?
Yeah, dude, you totally chainsaw rabbit Dalmatian.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that, but how do you go from an alligator to a rabbit Dalmatian?
Well,
it seemed like there was some leap in logic
no,
there.
dude,
like,
I don't have a choice. These people call me up. They're like, dude, we got a rabbit Dalmatian. We don't know. We have a dog show coming up, and the thing's like, in the back room. We're afraid. I'm like, dude, $20. It's just one, right? They said, yeah, it's just one. You don't have 101 rabbit Dalmatians because I can give you like a group discount. But no, I'm a nice guy. As long as they're all in one room, $100, I'll just go wielding it. And you come out with a nice spotted coat and covered in blood and spotted fur. But so and they call me up and I just go take care of that. But yeah, so I'm like, God, leaves. What do I do? And then I'm like, I know. Why don't I listen to a podcast? I'm like, yeah, I gotta get caught up. So I put that in, and I'm like, hate, little hate machine. It's like my lungs are stoking the fire of my hate. I'm like, hate the leaves, and I'm listening, and I'm like, it's kind of funny. And then before long, I'm like, well, maybe I'll do the backyard because the next episode came on. So, Kevin Smith, if you're listening, and I know you're not, but I'll say you are, thank you. Thank you for the funniness. We appreciate it. And by we, I mean everyone, and that includes me also. So I should probably said me. I appreciate it.
Right, I
and my
appreciate
chainsaw.
it too. I just actually had forgotten where you went off on that leaf raking tangent.
Yeah,
from.
I had
And
no
It's my
idea
what's
where that
new.
went.
Usually my what's news are like, my life is empty and I work.
Yeah,
I got
we're not
degrees.
used to that. We're just like, I mean, it's a great and entertaining story, but how did this happen?
Yeah.
How did we get here? We were like poor lost rape victims. How did I get here?
Unless Carl
I was
sees a movie.
expecting-
I
got
mean, look at how we're
Netflix.
dressed and everything, but I wasn't ready for that crazy circle of funny. I should have just screamed fire instead of help.
And I would have come with a chainsaw. I'll put out that fire, $20. You can't put out fire with a chainsaw.
Watch me.
$20, lady. Watch me work. My God, this is like Backdraft meets Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He's incredible. I'll come out smelling a hickory smoke and victory. Yes-sirree.
May I just point out one thing with this whole thing?
Go ahead,
Sure.
we'll talk over it.
Well, that's kind of my point. I never really got a what's new.
Yeah, no, I don't think we let her.
No, we did it for the love and the car.
No. She never
we
said
figured that's all you
anything about
had.
I
the
barely said
relationship.
anything. I never explained the relationship. I never really explained the
You
car.
said no love.
Yeah, no love. I said I was in the perfect relationship.
We assumed with your car. Because he was
Although-
running now.
I figured it was a cop personally.
Although I did almost kiss my car, and then I realized how fucking dirty my car is. Oh my God.
Because your
as
last
dirty as
boyfriend
a-
was better.
As dirty as a dirty donut in a men's bathroom?
No dirtier, I think.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's kind of
Just to drive it, you have to wear a condom. Oh, I'm sorry. Dental dam.
No, I was just referring to the fact that it was kind of like, oh, so Jen, what's up with the relationship? Oh, car, yeah, your car, and then Pete's in love. Let's get to Pete being in love
Hey,
and
look.
Pete love and
Facebook isn't enough to contain all my love and cuteness.
Well, for months it's
and
been.
then it was chainsaws and leaves. and
Yeah,
I'm just like,
you got to give them their due. Leaves. It's our show. I at least can get some free advertising. Christmas is coming up. By the way, I do tree trimming, $20 with a chainsaw. Not cutting it down. I'm not a lumberjack. Weirdos. Fucking amateur. You can use an axe to do that. And you wait for nature to knock it down, shake all the leaves off. I'll rake them up.
All those leaves on your Christmas
Fucking
trees.
leaves. I'll take them. I'll denude a tree. Your tree will just be
Dude,
a
they're
post.
pine trees, you asshat. There's no leaves on them.
They got leaves. They're those tiny little things. Fuck. If I had pine trees in my yard, I'd be raking up pine needles. Fucking raking. Hate it.
So, about your relationship.
I don't want to tell you now. You didn't want to hear it in the first
I'll totally
place.
willing to just stop in the middle of my leaf story. Let's hear about your love life.
Damn it.
Don't be jealous because some of us are actually getting laid.
Well, I'm not jealous, actually. I have a chainsaw.
That's all I
That's
need.
true.
Yeah, but and I have a very active love life. Pretty much, yeah. With the internet. You were
The
saying?
internet provides.
So did you know that if you have a smartphone, YouPorn is actually mobile?
Dude, I never need to jerk off on the go.
Actually, there's a lot of mobile porn sites. Sometimes I do need to jerk off on the go.
I guess. Maybe.
Not anymore, but you know.
Oh, well, yeah.
I just don't feel like toting my computer up to my bedroom.
So is that your-
you know?
Well, you got to.
That is not my love
Oh,
life.
okay, all right.
So is that the whole story we waited for? That was
Talk
kind of
shit
a
on me
rip-off.
only being able to jerk off. She's like, oh, no, I jerk off with a smartphone. I'm trendy.
I get myself off all the time, but I mean sometimes
neither
guys
here
are
nor
actually
there.
useful.
Chainsaw. Go ahead.
I
Just
should
don't
get
sit on the
myself off
spinning
with a
end.
chainsaw.
What?
Don't sit on the spinning end.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Noted.
Well, your love life. What the hell?
No, I just started I kind of explained the situation to you where I'm not really seeing him. We're not dating or anything. We tried dating like 5 years ago after he got out of a really bad relationship and I got out of the
Was
relationship.
the ER involved at all?
No ER.
Oh.
No ER.
That's why she's
no.
not in love yet.
Oh.
No,
okay.
me and
They're
him
just
have
seeing
been,
each other.
Me and him have been friends for like 5 years, and now we're kind of at this point where neither of us want anything.
That's a
But-
good way to start a relationship.
Yes, it's perfect.
It is actually. It's
Because
very, it's a
I go
decent
over
way.
there, we hang out. His family's awesome, and then there's sex to be had on occasion. But
Hey!
if there's no sex, it's okay because his family fucking cracks me up.
Well,
That's
there you
almost
go.
like our relationship,
Yeah,
except
that-
her mom's being a cunt.
That's kind of like a relationship.
Yeah.
And there's more sex.
It is, but you're not like you didn't spackle the name dating over top of it. You know what I mean?
No, he's in a fucked up situation right now.
Wait, is he married?
No,
Okay.
he's not married. He's
Dating a stripper.
not dating a stripper.
Is he dating anyone?
No,
And are you dating anyone?
no.
And you're fucking
On occasion.
on occasion. So you're not married. And you sit and you laugh and you enjoy each other's company, right? You have fun.
Sounds
And his
good
parents
to me,
ask
really.
me why the hell I enjoy coming over there, but you don't understand how much they fucking crack me up. Like the fact that his father's
You like
supposed
his
to be
family?
eating healthy and he's
Bacon!
doing like the cookie ninja thing where he just kind of like strolls out of the bedroom into the kitchen, grabs 2 cookies, goes back into the bedroom, and then like 10 minutes later comes out, does it again. And I'm watching him last night because him or Rob, his brother, and his mom were in the middle of telling me this very involved story. So they're all 3 of them are really into it. And the whole time they're telling me this, I'm kind of watching his dad out of the corner of my eye,
Yeah.
coming in and
Just
out of the
stealing 2
bedroom,
cookies and going back?
stealing 2 cookies at a time.
Well, yeah, no, you can diet and eat 2 cookies at a time every 5 minutes because the body doesn't catch on.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you eating? Only 2 cookies? All right, just you don't have to.
We'll let it go this once.
Yeah, yeah. Don't trigger the fat lever. Just leave it up in the safe. Lock it out.
But I'm watching them. I'm watching them do this. I watch
to
him do
lock
this like 3 times during the story that they tell me, and they've been yelling at him because he just had a stroke.
What?
Like, he
Cookie
just-
And they're
related?
yelling at him?
Well, they're yelling
Yeah,
at
that
him
doesn't
for
seem
not
right.
eating healthy because he'll eat a bowl of regular plain old Cheerios,
Well, it's not like they're scaring
and
him.
then he'll chase it with like an entire pack of Chips Ahoy.
Then why does he bother with the stupid Cheerios?
Might as well just eat fucking Cookie Crisp and get it all
Yeah,
out of the
That's
way.
what,
Thank you,
that's
Pete.
what
You just
amuses
combined
the
the best
shit
of both
out of
worlds.
me. And I'm watching him, and I watch him do this 2 cookie thing like 3 times in a
Wait
row.
minute. Hold on. I'm no doctor. But
This is very true.
when the fuck? How the fuck do you get a stroke from eating cookies?
He didn't have
Were they
a stroke
cocaine
from eating
cookies?
cookies, but he's supposed to be eating healthier because he's overweight and everything
Maybe they're
else.
health cookies.
So,
Yeah.
like, the doctors told him,
Does he jog out to get the cookies?
No.
Kashi cookies. You know how well you gotta. It's if he's being a ninja about it, it does take a lot of physical
Oh, yeah.
exertion to ninja your way to some cookies.
Oh, no, he just waits until they're thoroughly distracted with something, and he starts his little every
Throws
10
a few
minutes.
Chinese stars, and
But
everyone's
he's,
like, "Ow!" and he
he's
gets-
walking back and forth. That's exercise.
It is.
A lot of
This is
sneaky,
true.
walkie,
Burns off at least a 16th of a calorie each
Dodgy.
time.
Yeah.
But when he wipes out an entire container of Chips Ahoy cookies in one
He
night,
didn't call it an airstrike, did he?
and
Roger that. My laser's
Nuke it
painting the
from orbit.
targets.
so finally I'm like, dude, you guys really need to pay more attention to him because he just like ninja'd like, half that package of cookies while you guys were telling me the story. Blaine goes, Rob's brother goes, what the fuck? And he runs in there. He's like, you have to stop. I'm hiding the cookies. I'm locking you away.
You fucking. He's has a
That gives him
stroke.
a heart attack.
You'd have to meet this family to understand, but it's like I feel sorry for his mom, but at the same
But at the
time,
same
his
time, I
mom's like the
don't.
most awesome person in the world because she's got the 3 most hard-headed men in the world in one house. And she holds her own against these guys. Like the one night I was over there, Blaine did something, and she starts beating the crap out of him with a broomstick.
Blaine did something.
I think that was
You said Blaine. I thought you meant.
no.
I'll get to my opinions on that movie in a minute.
He made. I'll make these cookies disappear. No, that's David Blaine. You got your shit mixed up.
That was actually
You
the
have
night
to,
that
the Bane
Blaine-
voice. You have to talk through a
have to
thing
talk.
like this and sound as silly as possible.
Yeah. So anyway, that was actually the night Blaine had a girl over, and she decided to stay in his room while he came outside and out in the living room and played Black Ops. And she's like, "Where is
Cod
she
blocks.
at?" Like,
What the hell? Wait, so he had a girl in the room and he came
yeah,
out of the
he
room.
humped her brains out and then came out. To
Oh,
play
okay. Oh
Black
no,
Ops.
you left that part out.
Sorry.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is she probably wasn't able to function. So she's like, you wait there, and I'm going to go play Call of Duty until you can feel your legs again.
Well, his mom asked him, "Where is she?" He's like, "She's in the room."
No, her legs
She's
won't
like,
work
"Well, why
anymore."
aren't you in there with her?"
'Cause
And
I'm
he goes,
done.
He's like, "I wanted to play Black Ops." Well, invite her out here. He's like, she didn't feel like putting clothes on. He's like, don't worry, I put a bowl out with water, so she's fine. So then the beating
like
with the
him already.
broomstick
Yeah,
ensued.
dude, well, you didn't say he was a gentleman.
That seems reasonable, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds normal. It sounds like a normal house.
Yeah.
That's
I
so
meant the
friggin'
bowl
funny.
of the water.
Oh,
yeah, that too.
Yeah, girls
Well,
do
yeah.
drink water. Always like, I'm thirsty.
Make yourself at home. Water's in the tap.
Over there, it's the bowl. Your name's on the bowl. You can't miss
Well,
it.
that was the thing. She's smacking him with the broomstick, and he goes, "What? I put her name on it." So she starts beating
Beat
him
him with a broomstick?
His mom's beating him with a broomstick.
Jesus Christ.
Told you it sounded reasonable.
Fucking family
yeah.
is great. I love these
Still
people.
have to urinate.
Well, it
So
sounds...
time out for me. You guys
Time out for
discuss
Pete.
amongst yourselves.
Woo! Pete's going to urinate.
I'm just packing my cigarettes.
All right, so
Anyway.
yes, well, that's awesome. It sounds like you guys have like a nice little thing going.
We have a very good thing going. There's no expectations and everything. And like I said something today about how I need penis like now, and he goes,
I eat penis. Or,
"I need
Oh,
penis."
Just
right
like some
now.
no frills penis, or just connected.
No,
to anyone
I
in
don't.
particular?
I don't want to go as low as no frills, but
Oh, okay.
you know, I've got standards here.
Oh yeah, name brand, top shelf. Of course.
No, middle shelf.
Middle shelf. Middle shelf. I don't want my cervix getting butted into. All right, middle shelf. That's not
Exactly.
comfortable. I'm not one of those girls.
But like he's dealing with some shit. Like right now, they don't have electric at their house or anything, and they're not.
How's he playing Black Ops? Whoa,
Well,
plot hole.
Okay, the Black Ops thing happened before they got their power
Wait, now what
turned
the
off.
hell? What is this Hurricane Sandy that did this? Or?
No, this is the electric company, and lawyers are involved because his father can't use his breathing machine or anything. And
But wait a minute, that still doesn't explain why they don't just randomly we pulled your Social Security number out.
Okay.
You get no power.
Here's basically how it happened. Years ago, I mean, this is
Guy named Edison created.
yeah,
Oh no, go ahead.
created electricity, and then anyway, like years ago, his father had an apartment and
Uh-huh.
didn't pay the electric bill.
Well, yeah, the electric company usually fucking
Yeah.
frowns on that.
Well, Rob got this apartment,
Uh-huh.
and then they end up switching the electric into his dad's name.
Well, that probably wasn't a very smart move.
His father never told them that he had a $2,000 electric bill in his name from like 20 years ago.
Well, I mean, but his father knew, didn't he?
His father probably forgot.
Or was it like a birthday present? Happy birthday!
Well,
Gee, thank you, my son, Mr. Tesla. Thank you for electricity for my birthday, Benjamin Franklin.
So basically, they were perfectly fine for a while, and then just like 2 months ago, all of a sudden the electric company goes, and they've been living in this apartment for like 2 years now. Rob got this apartment like 2 years ago. His parents moved in about a year and a half ago. So
That's gonna suck having your parents move in with you. Fuck.
it was either that or they were going to be living in a motel, and he brought them in because like that. I can't judge him for living with his parents because he wants to.
Well,
take
no, his
care
parents
of
are
them.
living with them. He's not
Yeah.
living with his parents.
Right.
It's a different arrangement.
But he wants to take care of them. He doesn't want them because
Well, that's admirable.
she's not working. He's still waiting for his disability to come through and everything. So he's taking care of his parents.
yeah, that's a noble thing.
Yeah, I've got a lot of respect
Well, you need to
for
get
him
some
for that.
power there. The house,
Yeah, well,
electricity.
Power.
They
Unlimited
ended up
power.
tacking on the $2,000 from the past bill, and then turned his electric off because they couldn't pay
$2,000.
$2,000. So they shut the electric off. They got the electric turned back on.
At least his bill wasn't over 9,000.
Yeah.
So they got the electric turned back on, came up with a payment plan or whatever. I don't know what happened with that, but they turned the electric off
She
again.
left. Fuck you guys.
Again?
They turned it off again. Like they were paying.
What are they doing with this fucking electricity? Like they got
Well-
like 50 generators in the back, or 50
No.
motors in the backyard generators.
Like they're paying what they owe.
Electric power generators.
That seems kind of dumb.
They're paying what they owe for each month, but they're not paying onto that $2,000 because it's just Rob and his brother. His brother works at Wawa. He works at Denny's. They're paying all the bills between the two of them.
Uh-huh.
So they can only afford so much with the $1,000 rent.
Well, a crazy idea. Why don't they just get the power switched on and back into his name?
It can't because it's some like because I even told him the same thing. I was like, just
his
put it
brother.
in my name, and it's something about because of his name being on the lease with the landlord and the problems that they're having with that.
He put his
So they
dad's
can't.
name on the lease?
No, Rob's name is on the lease.
Oh, well, isn't that okay then? Because Rob pays his bills, right?
Rob pays all the bills that he can, but
Does Rob owe $2,000?
This sounds
to electric
complicated.
company? This
It
sounds.
is,
This
and
has
that's-
turned into a Jen's What's New. At first, I'm like, this is too fucking happy. Here we
That-
go,
that's-
living in the
that's
fucking
exactly-
dark. Thousands of dollars, strokes happen. Okay, I'm starting. Okay, we're back in familiar
that's
territory
why
now.
there's lawyers involved in this whole thing. So they turned the electric off again. Lawyers got involved, the whole 9 yards, and basically Chris Christie himself got involved in this whole thing, and he told him,
Chris Christie, the governor of
Yes.
New Jersey.
yes, got involved in this. How? I don't know. He got involved in this.
Chris Christie. Wow, this What's New is branching into curious territory.
Yeah. That's a pretty serious electric bill debt.
But he basically told him,
It's
he's
part of the
like,
state's debt now.
he's like, just pull the meter. He's like, do what do you have to do? Pull the meter. So Rob pulled the meter. The electric company came and took the meter.
So now it's just a raw, just electric.
Yeah, pretty much.
Arcing ropes of electricity.
Go out there and try to read by it or something.
So now they have no electric right now. They're not looking at being able to have electric this month. They are.
I hope their
Well, how
heat's
are
not electric because
No,
that's
they actually
illegal.
have heat.
Yeah.
They have heat and hot water, and that's the loophole that the electric company is getting away with this.
Right, because they can still heat themselves,
Yeah,
so they can do that.
And
right.
because they originally turned off their electric before the cutoff date for winter, they've got a couple loopholes that they're working with. So that's what's totally screwing them over right now.
Well, what's really screwing me over is the
That
fact that-
$2,000.
Yeah, he didn't pay
Somebody
them for their
decided not to pay a
services.
bill, yeah.
'Cause, I mean, if you think about electricity, it's fucking miraculous that they can make it somewhere and then put it through all these wires that they take care of, and then put it into our house, and then it's like, wow, $100, I can have like electricity, like I'm a fucking modern day Prometheus. I'm
See, I can understand them having the issue with the past bill, but they're paying. It's not like they haven't paid.
yeah, but
recently.
no, and they were okay till they put it into the guy's name who doesn't
No,
pay.
they were still good. They were good for over a year
But then
after
Christie's
they
like,
switched it. No, the electric company just
I'm
woke
sorry,
up one
we
day
need
and
this
went, you know
electricity
what?
for the Jersey Shore.
I will turn off
And
your
I-
electricity.
And now,
my permission to die.
Permission to freeze.
so now they're looking
Chill
at getting
out.
now they're looking at getting evicted from their apartment because they don't have
Oh,
electric.
you went from an all right
Yes.
Batman to the worst Batman ever. Great job, Pete. Thanks. We're sorry we didn't
Jen
interrupt.
kept on
No.
talking, so I figured it was about time we interrupt
Yeah.
with something retarded.
Yeah,
I
like,
had
all
gone.
right.
I had gone like a couple of sentences, so yeah, I was about there for that one.
We,
But
we,
so
we
now,
cut the power to your story momentarily.
Bored now. Muffin button.
She still has heat, turn the power, live by candlelight like Quakers.
Sorry.
Why don't you chill?
so yes,
All
now,
governors sound like Arnold now.
Go ahead.
now they're getting evicted from their apartment because they don't have electric.
Hold on a fucking minute.
Yes.
What?
That is
Apparently,
actually-
Obama got involved now.
Legally, a landlord can evict you from your residence if you do not have electric.
What the fuck is this? What? This does none of this story. I mean, each individual component, you look at it, you're like, that's odd. But then when you compare it to another component, it makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
It is.
No, it still makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
all.
But
That's
by
why there's lawyers
law-
involved, because somebody needs to figure this bullshit
Also,
out.
Chris Christie's involved. You see what I mean? There's lawyers involved. Well, I guess that wait a minute. They don't have money for electricity to pay off the bill, but they can pay lawyers $500 an hour.
It's because of the hospital. Because his father was in the hospital. It's the hospital lawyers that are doing this because his father needs the electric for his breathing machine.
All right, so the hospital's like, whoa.
Yeah, the hospital wouldn't keep him.
Epstein and Esquire, get the whole cast of suits in here right now.
See
We would
what
have
he
spent
did there was an Epstein bar
$600,000.
joke for those of you not paying attention.
Yes.
See, this is what I don't
Because
get.
lawyers
the
are
hospital,
viruses.
Uh-huh.
The hospital would not keep his father after the stroke. He was there for about a week.
we don't want
and
him.
then
Bring it back. This wasn't broken.
Do you see how this is getting weirder by the minute?
Well,
no, but see, the hospital wouldn't keep him because he was sick. He had a stroke.
No,
They're like,
they-
people are not going to come to the hospital. It's filled with sick people. Ugh.
They had him there for about a week and then they released him early.
It's not a Hojo. It's not Howard Johnson's. First of all.
Waffle House and breathing machines. Makes
Some
sense.
guys there. I got a room. It's a single and God, fuck! There's people in wheelchairs and
What are
broken
you, a
arms.
podcast host? What's
Oh
up
my-
with the coughing?
Oh my god! So I didn't have to try. I just worked that cough into the joke.
Yep. Well done.
Now, may I remind you that this has nothing to do with the relationship at all. This is just the shit that he's going
This is just
through
the
right now.
freakish Picasso-esque landscape of Jen's What's News. This is why we love them.
But he's still doing everything that he's supposed to be doing. He's still paying the electric. He's,
Just by candlelight, but
well,
he's doing everything.
No, he's still paying. Like, even though they don't have electric, he is
actually
still
writes with a
paying.
quill.
So
What's he paying for if he doesn't have electricity?
he's got that debt that he has to pay off in order
Oh, so
to
he's
get,
paying off his dad's debt.
Now he's paying off his dad's debt.
Dad's debt.
But since he's not getting billed for
He's
electric because
sneaking
he's
around
not getting any
in the
he's-
dark like a ninja, eating his
Yes.
fucking cookies.
and he's still paying his rent. He's still paying everything that he's supposed to be paying. And
Well,
he's
yeah,
just
what the
dealing with
fuck?
this shit.
Or the
doing it in the
landlord's
dark.
going to turn off their house. You know?
Now pull the door.
No, we had to get fucking Madeleine Albright involved, and I don't know how she got involved. I think it was the team of lawyers, and who got the lawyers involved? The NBA. What? Apparently the Harlem
Shaq brought
Globetrotters.
them down,
We're
yeah.
renting the house from the Harlem Globetrotters, and they come around. That was a visual joke that
Yeah.
They-
I got halfway through.
It's
and
an audio
realized,
podcast,
Yes,
bro.
this isn't working.
We haven't
They
spent enough
didn't
money on
even actually
cameras
get
yet.
the lawyers involved. His father had to go back to the hospital because he's got to go back every couple of
They
days,
said, "Look, we
oxygen, the whole
told
9 yards.
you you're sick. Get out of here."
No, he has standing appointments to go back every couple of days, but for oxygen and
They
certain
make a guy that
medications
has
and
a
stuff
stroke
like that.
stand for his appointments.
You
That's
stand for your
fucked up.
appointment, sir. You just had a stroke. It's not like you broke your legs.
Standing room only,
Lawyer.
buddy.
But
Got to make room for these
he
not
said-
so sick people.
They said something about the breathing machine, and he told them, he's like, I can't use it. He's like, we don't have electric right now, and the hospital like had like a heart
Look, we have our
attack.
fucking lawyers doing it, Mr. Guilt Trip. Jesus.
No, that's how the lawyers got involved because he wasn't using his breathing machine. So they were like, yeah, that's not going to happen. So yeah,
I had no idea that was one of the services offered by hospitals. Usually,
No wonder the bills are so
I thought it'd be doctors, nurses, maybe some janitors, a greenskeeper, and you know.
And
Groundskeeper.
hospital lawyers.
No, it's a greenskeeper. No one cares about the dirt, Pete. It's the greenskeeper.
I can give you.
Well, someone's got to chainsaw up the leaves. You're right, Pete. Okay. Point of order. Oh, Pete, you win.
All right, I can give you guys more to work with too.
There's more. We're never going to get to our anything else.
No, her What's News morphed into a weird news. That's weird in New
So
Jersey.
we'll get away from the electric and the fact that they're looking for a new apartment.
And now we'll
Something
talk
bigger.
about their gas bill.
Their sewage is shut off, but they have to shit in pails. But it's okay. Danny DeVito showed up, and what?
They're looking for a bigger place because the place that he originally rented for himself was 2 bedrooms. So there's 4 people living in a 2-bedroom apartment.
And do they have any other like
That's not too
significant debtors they could maybe put the the electricity in their name or the water this time?
That we're away from the electric now. We're,
Oh, okay.
We're
That's
looking for a
old
new
hat.
apartment.
Old hat. New apartment.
Well,
Okay.
new place to live. So they find this really
it a
great
barn or whatever.
4-bedroom rancher.
Well, that's
It's
terrific.
still in the area. It's a great price.
I love ranch.
I mean, it's the same or less than what they're paying right now for a 2-bedroom. So it's great. They go to look
But-
at it. Him and his dad go to look at it. There's a black guy squatting in this place.
Just like sitting there
Taking a
squatting.
dump.
well,
It's weird.
not squatting like in the
Which would be
physical
just as
sense.
We're
weird.
doing squats.
You know, he's just sitting there
There's a
pooping
black guy doing squats naked in the middle of the living
working
room.
out.
But no, so
Work out in empty houses.
this black guy is illegally living in this house. And when they try to
Yeah,
look at
legally living, not paying rent, but still using services. That jerk. Anyway.
Like
they're
electricity.
paying their rent.
Oh, okay. No, so they pay rent, but it's just electricity. No.
The past electric bill.
Why pay for
Fucking
something that
Amish
falls
people.
from the sky? I mean, it's ridiculous.
It's like paying for leaves.
Yeah. No, I pay for leaves and pain and suffering.
Just think of it as a workout and quit your bitching.
Yeah, it's not a workout. I work out for real in gyms, which I haven't been able to do this week because I'm like, leaves, and I want to try to
There
I saw
you
your
go.
pile of leaves, and I was like, I could piss in that, and it would be ironic.
Oh, dude, I'm glad you didn't. Because I mean, I would just put it into bags. He'd be like, "It smells like piss. Fuck it." It couldn't be any worse. There could be a naked black man squatting, shitting in the. Hey, in the bag you go, buddy. Going out to the
I
front
knew the
lawn.
black guy squatting would go well.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you could stick a naked black guy
I'm
squatting
sorry, wait
anywhere.
a minute. I said that wrong.
I made him naked. I don't even remember. Was he naked?
I don't think so, but
No.
I said he was
But,
naked.
but I actually said
Good
it
on you,
wrong.
Pete. Made it more interesting.
It was told to me that it was a Nigerian squatter in the
Oh.
house.
Specifically from Nigeria.
Oh, yes.
Yes, a Nigerian squatter
They make
in
very
the house.
fine black men in Nigeria.
Yeah, and apparently
Lots
they
of
have
princes. Yes. Oh yeah. So did they evict him, or did he run up a big bill that he has to pick up now too, or
They were actually
They
going
don't
to put
know
the
what the
electric
deal
in
is
his
with.
name.
They don't know what the deal is with this guy at all. Like the house is being rented through a one of those
Rental company?
lawyers, hospitals,
like the management.
Bill Cosby?
Yes, Bill Cosby. You got it.
Oh, you got it! You nailed it, son! Great job! Yay!
Yeah, there's a
apartment.
there's a property manager involved in the whole 9
Keeps the
yards,
guy
so-
squatting in it.
I didn't know Bill Cosby was Nigerian.
No, he wouldn't squat. God damn, he's the governor of Wisconsin. Why would he squat?
Is he?
Every state should have a famous person. So
Oh, all right, fair enough. I was like, what? We should put that on Facebook later. So it's
Chris
true.
Christie, I know you're saying Chris Christie's a governor. He's not famous, but he actually has a series of sex tapes he made.
Ew, ew, ew.
What? He did it with the naked black guy. They were squatting
There's no
together.
camera in
It's
the
called-
world that can get all of that in one shot.
I guess.
Well,
But
who said it
anyway,
was
so
one shot?
Oh.
so is he just going to move the dad in with the black guy, squatting black guy,
No, they're
black guy and stroke
we already
this
said
fall
they're
on
going to put the
ABC?
electric in the squatter's name.
That's a good idea.
This is like 3 or 4 days in the making. So right now they're working on getting a hold of the actual owner of the house.
Wouldn't it be funny if that was the actual owner?
That'd be hilarious.
Well,
I like
they-
to squat my own homes.
They went to the police department and they're like, dude,
Take a
there's this
dookie.
guy just squatting in this house. And they're like, well, unless the owner calls us, there's nothing we can really do about
Was
it.
he
It's like,
squatting on the
seriously?
newspaper? They're trying to housebreak him. There's like one of those baby gates up so he can't get out. He's in the kitchen. Is he keeping on linoleum? Okay.
Trash everywhere.
Does he have water in his water dish? Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna go play
Is
Black
his
Ops.
name on the water dish?
What?
It says Nigerian
Squatting black guy.
Nigerian
God.
squatter.
Oh, broke ass father, squatting black guy. It sounds like a Chinese movie.
And if that's the title, I can
Crouching-
find the best fucking pictures.
Crouching
for
tiger,
this.
squatting black guy. This fall on ABC.
Oh boy.
So there you go. I thought you
That was
liked
great.
That was
That was
pretty
weird
awesome.
newsy and what's newsy and
That was all over the place. That was a
Wow.
roller coaster ride of, huh?
I really thought you two would enjoy that one, so I figured I'd throw all
I
that
enjoyed
out
every
there.
second of that. It started off with, okay, Black Ops. She beat him with a broomstick. I was like, whoa, okay, it's a little strange. And you're like loving it. And you're like, well, the power's out. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Well, there's a good question. If the power was out, how was he
playing Black Ops?
We already covered this. The Black Ops was before the power got
Oh,
turned
okay.
off.
Black Ops was squatting in the house.
The power just got turned off again like less than a week ago.
Oh, all right. I don't know. I wasn't really following the chronology of things.
Yeah, we didn't really know when that had happened.
Oh.
And you were sitting
Well, I
right
was
there just
urinating.
because you even said,
I was thinking of something funny to say. I'm not paying attention.
you even said, how was he playing Black Ops if the power was out? And I went,
Oh, I asked that question?
Yes.
I see.
Oh,
We've
that's
rehashed this
thank you,
joke.
thank
My
you.
bad.
No, that's okay because I needed to remember it for later.
Apparently. Remember it in post.
I need to.
Oh, shit. That was funny twice.
Ah, I was funny twice. That's awesome. I didn't remember it either time. I hope I paid the electric bill.
Your brain just removed the meter.
Oh. Spinal cord just hang out the back of my head.
He is a cyborg. No wonder he keeps using the same phrases over and over and over.
But yeah, that all actually started because he's really not like sex is like the last thing on his mind right now because he is dealing with all of this right now. So
Dude,
there we
stress
go.
will kill your sex drive.
Yeah.
No, look, women, men, when it comes to that, total opposites. And nothing exacerbates more than cocaine.
My biggest thing right now is I have to figure out what his balance is with beer and Red Bull because Red Bull makes him just like that, but beer
He
prolongs
snaps
it.
instantly.
He
I'm
just-
snapping like a scat man. Yeah.
No, he gets off like instantly.
Like
If he
instantly?
drink- yeah, not
Reaches for the
instantly,
zipper and
like I'll get like maybe 5 minutes out of it and then it's over. But if there's like the right level of beer involved,
you can sound like some strange like steampunk apparatus.
He really is. I'm telling you, there's a perfect level of beer versus Red Bull.
Mr. Fusion on top of his head, just dumping in beer cans and banana peels.
I have love on my side.
Too much beer and he won't stop. And I'm just like,
He won't stop. You can't just like roll out from under a mid-stroke and
I'm-
hammer through the fucking mattress.
No, because he's got that hammerhead penis. And so no
no,
matter which
Carl
direction
has the hammerhead penis.
Oh.
I got some cosmetic surgery on it. It's a normal great white penis now.
I haven't actually seen it or anything.
I actually got it turned into a totem pole. Fucking cool. my spirit animal's on top.
lick these balls?
It's
There's
a-
way too much penis talk going on right now.
Oh.
Can I talk about my vagina for a little while?
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
I will not tattoo
Wait a
a
minute,
totem
There's nobody
pole on
squatting
my
in your
dick.
vagina,
There
right?
is nobody squatting
Okay.
in my vagina right
Has
now.
the electricity been cut off to your vagina?
I don't think my vagina ever had electricity.
Oh, no one ever tried to put the electricity in your vaginas,
No,
Dave?
never had the
Name on the
electricity
bill,
in my
Jen's vagina. This might not be a real name.
That's a weird signature. It looks like a.
My name's, I'd like to rent it. What's your name? Billy Joe Squatter? Okay. So, wow.
Yeah.
That was,
That's what
epic.
you get for taking my what's new away from
man.
me, bitch.
Ooh, shit.
But,
She
well,
wants
I'm glad
news
to
the
see
hell
she's
out of
back
it.
to the Epic What's News.
Yes.
Yeah.
I may have made all of that up just so that I could sound cool, but
Might
no.
have, but for some reason,
Some
no.
of it's so fucking crazy, it's got to be true.
Like, I'm going to go through it and diagram it like an ultra complicated sentence and try to just compare the different parts, build an anthology in my mind to figure out just what. And I know it just all ends with a squatting black man in an empty
Yeah.
house.
Yep.
That's kind of sad in a
Expect
way.
to see that on YouTube.
Yeah. I might just go to YouTube, type in squatting black man.
That's probably
I
dangerous.
don't want to know the picture that you come up with for this one.
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
wow. Well,
Anyway, got some other funny shit we can talk about?
I just happen to have some weird news.
You
Just
failed
when
to
mine's
call
not
whoever you were
weird
trying to
enough.
call.
Some of which is brought to you by way of Chuck Shepard's newsoftheweird.com, some from the Smoking Gun, and some from random sorted APR news sources scattered throughout yonder interwebs.
A little bit of Facebook.
and
and a little
some
bit of
from
Facebook.
Internet Jen.
And you have a what's
No,
it?
it was
or,
just
weird
that.
news? Oh,
just
the
that-
other stuff. Oh yeah.
just that insanity that has been ensuing. That
I
has
know
nothing to do with me.
Pete and Company have a dumb criminal.
Quick, stupid criminals.
Yes,
yeah.
throw it out there.
All right. Well, this one comes courtesy of someplace on Facebook and my lovely love over there.
Lovely, lovely, love.
Yes.
She's squatting inside your
I'll
heart.
give everyone a.
Yes.
Oh, she is. That's so
Every so often
cute.
she
In a
steals
weird
the
sort of
chocolate chip
black
cookies
guy
from the
kind of
cookie
way.
jar of your heart and eats them.
Alright, now
I
you're
don't know
being
what
creepy.
green tea tastes like when it comes back, but I'd rather not find out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a
Well, I
minute.
was going to give the audience a minute to clean the vomit up. So.
Oh, no, we'll just leave it for
All
the
right.
squatting black man. Go ahead.
I have a
don't.
feeling they're gonna need
Let
it.
me see. Oh well, actually, the the title they gave it is just good enough. It's from some newspaper somewhere, someplace, and there's a picture on the internet. Therefore, true. Assailant suffers injuries from fall. Not
Like-
the
like
season,
autumn?
but an
Oh,
actual
okay.
he fell. What? Oh, snap, it's bigger. I can read it now. Okay. Orville Smith, a store manager for Best Buy in Augusta, Georgia, told police he observed a male customer, later identified as Tyrone Jackson of Augusta, which I really hope is that guy's full name.
That would be awesome.
Because that would be the best thing ever. On surveillance cameras, putting a laptop computer under his jacket, which is kind of interesting considering that shit's supposed to be locked the fuck up.
Yeah, somebody left something.
Good job,
up they
Best Buy.
shouldn't. Yeah.
When confronted, the man became irate, knocked down an employee, just drew a knife, which I don't know how you have time to sit there. Must have been one of them touchpad tablets.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe he had like a picture prepared.
Oh,
There's
good.
an app for that.
Oh, I need a knife. Knife. Stab you with my iPhone. And then ran for the door. Outside on the sidewalk were 4 Marines collecting toys for the Toys for Tots program.
Dude, that's awesome.
Bad day to steal a laptop.
Smith said the Marine stopped the man, but he stabbed one of the Marines, a Corporal Philip Duggan, in the back. The injury did not appear to be severe.
Holy un-American Batman.
After police and an ambulance arrived at the scene, Corporal Duggan was transported for treatment. The subject was also transported to the local hospital with 2 broken arms, a broken ankle, a broken leg, several missing teeth, possible broken ribs, multiple contusions, assorted lacerations, a broken nose, and a broken jaw.
Winning.
Injuries he sustained when he slipped and fell off the curb after stabbing the Marine, according to a police report.
Yeah.
Hoorah.
Yeah. Usually, even the ACLU would be like, no, fuck it. He got what he deserved. It's like, so you wait a minute. You came back from a war zone and you're collecting toys for poor kids. You got stabbed in the back by someone stealing a laptop.
How do you hurt yourself that badly? Slipping off of a curb.
He fell off the curb.
Tell me you.
No, I got it. But how do you actually expect to put that he got those
Nobody
injuries?
does.
It was in the police report.
Yeah.
Must be true.
They'll just find out what he did and be like, yeah, that sounds about right to us.
Seriously, I would just put in there, the Marines beat the fucking shit out of him and everybody's like, yeah!
They can't do that. 'Cause
No, they can't.
That would be illegal if that
Because
happened.
Then they'd have to admit that.
Self-defense, man.
For some reason, I just pictured a Strohacker getting stabbed.
What's
Did I
that?
just get stung by a bee? What the fuck?
Oh, fuck
you
you.
trying
to fucking tickle me, and he just fucking chews the knife up.
Choke yourself with my hand, numbnuts.
That's awesome. That was an awesome story, Pete.
That was all thanks to my baby girl,
Oh, that was an awesome story. Pete's +1. Cassandra Starry Eyes.
I wonder if I'd overfill the cup if I started vomiting in this instead.
I don't know. That's a good question, though.
baby. Her phone is singing songs to us. It's also in love.
Well, our first story is called What?
I said I'm in love.
No, not you.
Oh.
India's notorious bureaucracy records. Records. I fucked that up 6 ways to Sunday.
Yeah, you did.
I
Rewind.
chainsawed the fuck out of that. Let me go back to the beginning. India's notorious bureaucracy records deaths particularly ineptly. Holy adverbs, Batman. Someone never took a fucking writing course. All right, I'm done. To the advantage of men seeking an alternative to divorce.
I see.
Yeah, that alternative is stay single.
She must have killed herself tripping off of a fucking curb.
Yeah, really.
According to Indian police.
No, this is fucking weirder.
Oh,
They find
all right.
it easier merely to swear out
More
a
weird.
death certificate on one wife so they can just marry another.
What? What?
But that means the first wife will face years and maybe decades of campaigning to convince officials that she's not dead. BBC News chronicled the plight of Mrs. Asharfi Devi, now 64, in September as she was finally declared alive after being
Die at any minute.
after being deserted by her husband at age 23 and ruled dead at age 40. After Devi finally earned a hearing and brought relatives and evidence to the village council. What, like her living body?
Because showing up with ID isn't enough.
No, I went to say a coffin with you not in it. Oh, no, I don't believe you. You're going to try
No,
to
you
get...
are clearly very dead woman.
You're going to try to get the power turned on in your name, you walking corpse. I don't believe you. Get out of here.
Hey, apparently your
Come again.
husband has pulled the meter on your life.
Yes. Deliberations took 8 more months.
This is crazy.
It's insane. Notwithstanding the ruling, the husband stuck to his story, though.
No, she is very dead.
No, that bitch is dead. Look, just try fucking her. You'll know how dead she is. My friend, let me tell you, I'd rather fuck a Slurpee. She's like, my new wife is like Vishnu. 8 hands don't jack me off. She's like a crazy monkey on cocaine.
Funny story about Vishnu. That's the name of the dude that runs the plant we work at, or the
Oh,
warehouse.
yeah,
I was
I already
telling
made
us
the
about
joke.
this before.
This next one's called You've Got to Break Them In.
Well, yeah, because how else are they going to know where to poop? Squatting black guys are like that.
2 FBI agents providing a backstory to the underwear bomber, Umar Farouk Abdul Muttalabs. These people
My wife
need to
is
get-
also dead. For some reason, he's Indian instead of Iraqi.
His Christmas time 2009 attempt to bring down an airliner in Detroit, where really it'd be like, what's
It's
it going to
fucking Detroit. How's it going to change anything?
I think you'd find lots of building owners there like, could you crash it into my, really, just crash it
need
into this building.
insurance money.
No one is going to rent it. It's filled with squatting black men. It's ridiculous. we can't get the power turned on.
Tyrone Jones of Augusta. Or
It's-
whatever the fuck his name was.
said they believe the man accustomed himself to the tricked out skivvies beforehand by wearing them full time for 3 weeks leading up to his flight, except for bathing. So he didn't wear them in the bathtub. He wasn't an idiot. The agents, speaking to Detroit's WXYZ TV in September, no, I didn't make that up,
I was about to say, holy shit.
suggested, what's their luggage combination? 1, 2, 3, 4? Suggested that the excessive wearing may have ruined the detonation mechanism, which is why they didn't go off. So he really broke them in.
Wow. Well, I guess it's a good thing his underwear didn't go off.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't want to be uncomfortable before he blew himself apart. Penis first. The fuck? A little bit of discomfort. No, that's too much, too much. God damn it. I'm trying to kill myself, not kill myself. Okay, next up we have a couple really retarded criminals in a mini segment called Prior Proper Planning Prevents Piss Poor Performance. The 7 Ps of
Great alliteration.
pilfering. Thank you very much. This first one's called Grand Theft Stop Sign. Jamal Wilson, age 18, in Knoxville, Tennessee, became the most recent hapless carjacker forced to abort his gunpoint heist after discovering the car was a stick shift, which he could not
shit, I
drive.
can't drive
He
stick.
fled on foot, but was arrested minutes later because the police obviously could catch up to him on foot.
Yo, give me your car. Oh, shit. I can't drive
I can't
that.
drive
Never
that.
mind.
You know anyone who has an automatic? This girl Jen, but it's a loud car. I'll take it. I need a car.
My
looks like
baby
it's gonna die.
alone.
I need a lift to my house. I've got some squatting to do. Gotta get cracking on my squatting.
Well, then it's not his house.
At least it wasn't a squat.
You try telling him that. He just moved in and set himself to squatting the hell out of the place.
Squatch.
Not squatching. No, because then they could get away uphill.
Oh, God.
This next one is called He Took That for Here and to Go. A 21-year-old man was killed crossing a highway at 5 a.m. in Athens, Georgia in September. Police said he had just dined and dashed out of a Waffle House restaurant and into the path of a pickup truck.
Wow, what a shitty last meal.
Yeah, I know. God damn it. You know what? He was probably running to a bathroom on the other side of the street because that one was filled with shit and dirty donuts. Which they then picked up off the floor to sell. Complimentary dirty donut with every Waffle House meal.
Good nurse.
This next one's called A Truck Full of Irony. Tyler Myers, 19, was killed in a collision near Norwalk, Ohio in September when he ran a stop sign and was rammed by a tractor trailer. Afterwards, police found 3 stolen stop signs in Myers' truck. Oh, yeah. Just let that one roll around in your head.
That's awesome.
I got. Yeah.
Did you date somebody that punched a stop sign once?
That
Shut
green
up.
tea has just tied your tongue in knots.
You know
Your
what?
story was funny, though.
What do you got?
We were having a moment.
No, I meant Jen was trying
I
to say
know. I
something.
was waiting for her to continue.
I got nothing. And I can't even insult you right now.
Why not?
I'm too pissed off
I
to
don't
insult
know.
you. Ladies and gentlemen, things only women say. Thank you. Thank you and good
I'm
night.
so angry I can't even make fun of how
angry
small
I
your
can't
dick is.
yell at you right now.
You're so right.
What?
I can't get mad at you
I
right
say
now.
something hurtful and would hurt your feelings. But you're mad at me. What are you? I'm just gonna go vacuum and clean the house. It's moments like that when your husband, you're like, well, all right then. I'll sit
Make
here
me
and
lasagna.
try to act like I'm upset by that. I guess I don't. I don't know what to do here.
Oh, gee, that's you.
Do you want some help? No! You just sit there and think about what you've done. Wait, am I in timeout? I'm gonna put the television on. Fuck this. Honey, the TV doesn't work. The vacuum doesn't work. You didn't pay the fucking electric bill. Don't blame me. Blame the squatting black man.
I'm so glad Rob has no sense of humor, so he won't listen
And
to
no
this.
power, so he can't listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
Oh!
There's these things called phones.
Yeah, which you can't charge because he's got no
He
electricity.
put that in
What
his
are you
cousin's
talking
name,
about?
and his
He
cousin
tried to
owes
put it in his
$16,000 for calling India to declare himself alive.
I think that was just
Well,
too
see,
much.
Oh, was that a stretch? Was that too weird?
that was a little too
Yeah,
much.
because the call center he'd have to go to first is already based in India, so it wouldn't cost that much
good
money.
point.
It's a free
Yeah.
800 number. I was like, wait, I need to declare myself alive. What's Dell's tech service number? 1-800 Dell sucks. Hello, how may I help you? Yes, I need to declare myself alive. Oh, hold on 1 minute while I transfer your call.
Are you plugged in? Is your power on? This next one, ironically, speaking of debt, is called Card Declined. David Weber, age 53, was arrested in Miami Beach in September. Minutes after allegedly.
Minutes after my accent went all retarded.
Suddenly, I became Mexican. Minutes after allegedly stealing items from a locked car, including a credit card. Police were called when Weber tried to use the card at a nearby bar and learned to his dismay that the card belonged to the bartender. He robbed the bartender's card.
Wow. That's awesome.
Didn't work out well for him.
I can imagine that.
It doesn't say whether he was able to put the drinks on his tab or not, but
I imagine not. Speaking of dumb criminals, real life dumb criminal story. So I guess it was last week at work. Somebody had their car broken into. So this guy comes into the place asking if they were hiring. They told him no, so he leaves. Smashes in the back window of somebody's.
I know how I'll get the job. I'll break into some cars.
Breaks into this lady's car, takes her checkbook. All right.
The most easily traceable, aside from taking the person themselves with the money still in their pocket, fucking maroon.
Goes to the bank, writes himself a personal check using this woman's checkbook.
And-
it's saying that he's like, he makes up some story about this shit. So it's like
Ironically, they hired him where you work just so he could work off the debt.
so fucking retarded. Like, how dumb do you have to be? And then, of course, I guess the general law enforcement is continually retarded because now there's like a picture up of a security camera picture of a guy with a hoodie up, so you can't actually see what the fuck he looks like. Say,
Beware of all
anybody has
hooded
any
individuals.
information, it's like, dude, he tried to write himself a check. Look at his fucking name. Find him. Come on now.
Yeah, he wrote himself a check. What a dummy. I mean, this guy is just like dumb. He's like an onion of dumb. You peel back the layer of dumb. Look, there's more dumb. My God, we got to get to the center of the all dumbness eventually.
So hopefully you can find like if they catch him, we'll get a fun news thingy in the paper.
We're awaiting the updates.
Yeah.
This next one's called Loaning the Shirt Off Their Backs. James White, age 30, was arrested in Grove City, Florida, after being stopped by police patrolling a high burglary neighborhood and in a consensual search of his pants, which sounds pretty
Dirty
dirty.
as
Like, what, they took him out to dinner first and like, oh, well, he laughed at our jokes. I'm going to consensually search his pants now. Officers found a packet of oxycodone pills for which White did not have a prescription, ironically.
Well, usually they don't skip out of packets.
Like, oh, I have a prescription here. That's 30 pills. Here you are. Why are these packaged in the plastic from a cigarette wrapper? I don't understand.
Did you guys seal it shut with your own lighters? Like, what the fuck? It's got a little sticker on it with his handwritten information.
However, according to the police report, White suddenly exclaimed, "Oh, wait, these aren't my pants. What am I doing in these?"
Of course not, sir.
You're just walking around someone else's pants.
Happens all the time.
Your brother doesn't keep drugs in his pants, does he? Been stealing her brother's clothes lately.
Looks in there, where are my drugs? Oh my God, there's a black man squatting my pants. What the fuck? And someone turned the electricity off to my pants. Oh God, I gotta work the zipper manually.
Oh. That'd be awesome. Automatic zippers. You just like push a button in your sleeve and
When it goes down,
your junk falls
they
out.
put themselves on. They take themselves off.
Yeah.
God, can you imagine kids are like, what did you guys do in the days of manual pants? Well, we had to fold them, wash them, put them on, take them off.
You
Oh,
chicks basically just paint your pants on anyway nowadays,
ugh, I'm
which
not
is
a
fine. So
decathlon athlete. How much? It's like fucking.
how will that work?
ugh.
Oh,
That
man.
whole skin tight jean thing is just way too much work.
Just stand in the
Nah, you
house
just
and
grab
stop
one.
naked.
Like, you get one hand on each leg, and you put your foot sort of here, and you kind of do that, and they come off.
No, usually
eventually.
no, they come off very easily. It's getting them on with the whole dance and wiggle and
Wait,
But
what
I
the
like
hell are
the
we
dance
talking
and
about
the
again? I
wiggle.
was
It
thinking
makes
of
the
something
boobies
funny.
jiggle.
Oh, are we talking about pantyhose?
skinny jeans.
No, tight genie
Yeah,
things. That,
boobies
yeah.
jiggle. Yeah.
Yeah. Because then when she's at work and over across the way putting things in, and she's like, "Oh, I got to get this box that's over here." I'm like, "Bend over and get the box. Bend over to oh yeah, get that box. Ooh, do it." Then I got to walk funny for the rest of the day. 'cause-
I need to go to the bathroom. You're like hunched over.
yeah, 2 hours before I get done work, she starts sending me these texts like, "Oh, I want to jump on your dick so hard." Like, oh my goodness, and I
You
gotta
might
get
break
home.
my dick if you jump on it hard. We trying to break my dick bone?
Oh yeah, she was just thinking about me naked or something like
Oh,
that. I don't
okay.
know. In my brain, it went the rest of the way. So therefore, I was walking funny.
Oh,
Like, God
well, yeah,
damn
that'll
it.
happen.
And of course,
He started imagining himself naked and all hell broke loose.
Oh yeah,
I am a sexy motherfucker.
this is worse than drinking a Red Bull.
Oh, and you know what's even great? I am a motherfucker. She has a son. Yes,
You're officially a
Asshole
motherfucker.
and a motherfucker. I love my job. I was gonna have another funny story. Right. So the other day was yesterday. Yesterday at work. was,
Correct. That is funny, Pete. No, go ahead. Continue.
You're a dick bag. Like a giant bag of axe sprayed dicks. So
And a
I was,
GameCube.
we have a particularly prude guy that works with us.
I didn't know they made prude guys anymore.
I don't understand where he came from or how he got to be the way he is, but he likes video games and magic cards a lot. And we're coming back. We're coming back from break, and she was strategically placed like right by on the way to my job station, doing like her jobby thing, and was standing there looking all pretty, like, "Hi, go, you back from
pretty
break? What's up?" And I was
girl.
like, "Aha! Opportunity for work kisses." So I went over to be all affectionate, and I was like, "Oh, kisses." And this dude walks by, and goes, "Now behave!" Like, "Oh no, behave!" And I'm like, I am behaving. Did you see me bend her over a cart and fuck her right here in the middle of
That's when
everybody?
you gotta freak him out and go,
No.
no, it's okay. I got a condom on my tongue. He'll go,
It's like he's
condom on your tongue. I don't know why that seemed
That's
appropriate.
really gross. Unless it's flavored. Banana spermicide. It's delicious.
Yeah, I was about to say it still tastes like rubber. Oh, no fruit should ever taste like rubber.
Yeah, that's the worst thing about those fruity ones, because then the whole room smells like whatever flavor condom
Like
it
a
was.
burning rubber banana.
It's like, great, now it smells like sex and watermelons in here.
It's like someone
What the
pulled,
fuck.
like Vin Diesel pulled it in his car with bananas for tires and went, "Ah!"
And you can't feel shit in those things. It's like, what the fuck? I could slam my dick in a car door with this bitch on and wouldn't be able to feel it.
You know, that's what you need to do. If he drinks Red Bulls, just say, just wear a condom. And
But it's got to be one of the flavored ones, because all the other ones that are actually fun, well, they're actually fun. I've noticed. If you need any, I don't use them, so you can have some.
I think I gave you half of them.
Yeah, I mean the flavored ones. I don't use
Oh, I
the
don't want
flavored
the
ones.
no. I don't want the flavored ones.
Me either. Well, if you need
why
some
do
of
you
the
need
fun
condoms?
ones, you can
don't have
those
a
too.
penis?
All right.
I
Is
use
that where all those
penises,
condoms
though.
came from?
Yes, remember when I got
I
my
use
birth
penises as
control?
well.
She gave me like the brown bag of condoms, and I was just kind of like,
That's the worst
here.
marketing ploy for condoms ever. I'll take a brown bag of condoms, please. A brown
'cause
bag in it
She
tonight, honey.
did. She gave me like this brown bag
Using
full
a brown
of condoms.
bag as a
I'm like, what
condom?
am I gonna do with these? I'll give them the pee.
Drops off my house.
What a sexual rampage.
Because I opened up my drawer one day and went, I don't remember having all this variety in here. That's kind of fun for
Wait a
me.
minute, are these
fun for
tiny
her,
little
fun
socks for my
us.
toes? No, hold on a minute.
I wouldn't put these on my feet. They smell weird.
Ugh.
And they're all squidgety.
Fucking God, my fucking feet will smell like dentist hands.
Oh.
Ugh. 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 It's unsavory. Oh.
Yay for birth control. That's all I'm
I
saying.
turned condoms into a dirty thing. Ugh. Well,
Condoms.
you had them. You had like they're brightly colored. They smell like fruit, which just seems bizarre to
The
me.
glow in the dark ones freak me out. they're a little weird. There's just like this thing glowing and coming towards you. It's like,
See,
you
now
you
she
won't
just-
see it coming
This is why
towards you.
she's the best, because she goes, yeah, I'd like to try that. Oh, lightsabers. I'm like, well, unfortunately, you made it plural, which means I'd have to be fighting somebody else, and I'm not going to pork sword fight somebody. Lightsabers or no. So if you want to put one on your finger or something, yeah, that's great. It's not about you.
It's like, whoa, how come he has a double-bladed lightsaber? Oh my God, it's like a hammer penis.
She thinks it's about her, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't she the best?
Oh, girls are cute.
Actually, you know why she's really the best, and you know how you know she's a gamer chick? I love tangents. Because out of all the years of dated women and had girlfriends,
dated
and
women,
things,
not new women. They're just so dated.
wow, that was awful.
Yes, thank you.
She's the only one who has actually gone on so far with the whole here's a cutesy pet name for you and taken my fucking internet handle and made it a cutesy pet name.
Awesome.
It's like, that's fucking badass.
Gamer girl points awarded.
Yeah.
Ching, 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 ching.
She actually, like,
one up.
Unlike most gamer girls, plays video games. You know, like Final Fantasies and stuff. The like story ones where you have to try. Gets angry and it makes me do it.
Super Mario Brothers. Does that mean I'm a gamer girl? I want to fuck you, so
Hey.
yes.
Hey.
Yeah, sure.
Super Mario Brothers is so awesome.
I'm not saying it's not awesome. I'm just saying, you know.
All right, I'm just making sure you're not trying to insult Super Mario Brothers.
I'm just saying, you know.
No, I'm just saying.
No, he's just saying.
I'm just saying.
So
Super Saiyan.
Yeah. So speaking
anyway,
of saying,
weird
that,
news.
that brings us to worst soap ever.
Yes. Whatever the fuck Stinky Mini Me used.
Dorito S. I want to be zestfully clean. Use new Frito S. S scented
cheesesteaks or whatever.
cheesesteaks. Onions. Just keep throwing shit in there, Pete. A big medley of foot,
steak.
banana condom, Banana-rama. Put the whole fucking band in there. Yeah, that was pretty
It was awful.
cool dude. I won't use his name because
Well, he actually has since grown the fuck up and learned how to not smell like
Use
Fritos
deodorant?
ass.
not spray like a skunk. Awesome dude. Awesome dude. He's an awesome dude. He was always polite and amiable, but he had like skunk glands under his arms, and he would always wear tank tops, and he would come in behind me at work and just put his hands behind his head, and he's just like moving back and forth. I'm like, dude, if you're marking your territory, you got to do it somewhere else. And I would actually put a rag around my mouth, over my nose, remember?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
With like cologne on
And
it.
Eric would leave.
And Eric could just leave, and I'm like, why isn't he understanding it? So finally, our supervisor at work he's like, dude, you have to come up here with me. I'm like, why? He goes, because I've never sat a grown man down to talk about you need to use deodorant. I was like, well, he's like, how do I do it? I'm like, well, just take a 357 snub nose and put it on the table, and then put a bar of soap and a deodorant, and go, which one do you want? Because you're going to get one of these piles. It's going to be the gun or the personal hygiene product. Either way, you're going to smell better when you're done. Something's got to happen. Because right now, I'm getting kind of like a ketchupy fart smell coming from you. And I don't.
Nasty.
You're making me sweat, smelling you sweat. Stop it.
Oh God.
Like,
So bad.
so he went through like a whole pre-prepared thing, and he's like, you know, you do a good job here, you know, and you do a good job at work, and it's a shame to have people distracted from your work, which is really good by your undead armpit. So you need to like get some holy water, or get like priests or something, or incense, or just block it off. Just block it off with bricks. Just brick up your armpits forever. Just fucking forever, like the flask of Montellado, like an Edgar Allan Poe story, and just brick it up alive and bury it alive, if it is alive, because it smells like it's a dead hooker's asshole in Armenia. It's awful. Awful.
Know a lot of dead Armenian hookers, do you?
All right. You know, we looked
Or
up
is
on
it
the
just Kim
internet.
Kardashian?
Well, no, that's like a standard thing at work. It's just they give it out to all managers.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So you don't make the guy feel like a freak or anything. You know.
Right.
Oh, dead Armenian hookers, they're not bad.
I was at work on Sunday, and the one guy, he was working merch he was working merch that day.
As a
and
merchant marine, or
No, just merch.
just
Merch,
fucking merch,
like
all
office
right?
supplies.
Okay.
But he comes walking up, he's like, nah, and like doing this weird thing with his mouth, his face is all scrunched up. I'm like, dude, what the hell's wrong with you? He goes, My body picked the wrong time to decide to yawn. He's like, I yawned into somebody's crop dust.
Oh, gross.
I'm like, oh.
Crop dusting is a term coined by airline stewards and stewardesses when they fart and move along and leave a trail as if one would crop dust.
That's an act of domestic terrorism now. I'll call a sky marshal on her ass.
But basically, he just
Chemical
inhaled
weapons.
someone's
I've been methane.
anal crop dusting.
After I farted near you, then I shall allow you to die.
Well, that's wow.
It was very unfortunate for him, but I was dying.
Ugh. I don't even know what to say to that. But anyway,
story.
worst soap ever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't get to that, did we? We're treating
we have
our
2 more stories to
We're
go.
treating our weird news as like they were Jen's What's News.
Yeah, what the hell? Well, her What's News was so long and awesome. We're just in that mode.
Yeah, it's true.
The
Anyway.
government
You're welcome.
The government's Health Canada agency announced in October that Avmore Limited had agreed to recall 1 lot of its antimicrobial foaming hand soap because it was contaminated with microbes. The recall did not disclose whether the danger was due to too many microbes overwhelming the soap or due to the inability of the antimicrobial soap to kill any microbes at all.
That's right. I'm sorry. Your microbes are interesting, but I love her. I want her microbes.
Aw. This last
All up
one's
in
called
my
Jesus Loves
face.
Me. Ouch!
This isn't gonna be a
Devoted
Catholic story, is it?
Devoted Catholic David Jimenez. We don't practice, ladies and gentlemen. This is all real time, suckers. Yeah. Do you feel that chemistry? Yeah.
No,
Devoted
Carl got his
Catholic.
antimicrobial chemistry all over my crotch.
Yes. Devoted Catholic David Jimenez, age 45, have been praying regularly to a large crucifix
Might be
outside.
Jimenez. It sounds.
You say Jimenez. I say Jimenez. Gemini, the Gemini killer. The Jimenez killer. I don't know. Gemini.
Jizzy bottom.
David Jimin had been praying regularly to a large crucifix outside the Church of St. Patrick in Newburgh, New York.
Outside. All right.
Having become convinced that it was responsible for eradicating his wife's ovarian cancer. So good on Jesus.
Well, yeah, that's cool. I hear Christian Bale does a similar thing.
Well, yeah, chemotherapy we usually use for that. He even got permission from the church to spruce up the structure as befit its power. Then, during a cleaning in May 2010, the 600-pound crucifix came loose and fell on his leg, which had to be amputated. From a holy object of worship to a precipitator of a lawsuit, his $3 million litigation against the archdiocese goes to trial this January.
Oh, snap.
Wow.
I think he should have seen it more as a fair trade.
Yeah, you cured my
No
wife's
more
cancer.
ovarian cancer, but I take your leg. What is this, Full Metal Alchemist?
God's like, no fucking sacrifices. I give you a fucking miracle, and you don't even fucking give me an offering of meat or
You're
vegetables.
supposed to kill your goddamn son for me.
You know what?
God
You know what?
damn it.
Fuck you. I'll take the leg. Thank you very much. Crunch.
Seems fair to me.
Yeah, well, we learned a lot today.
Yeah.
Get a
about
drink.
the twisty reality that is Jen's not boyfriend's world.
Twisting, turning through the never,
I'm
which
gonna have
are.
to start not dating somebody else next month.
Damn it,
so that
that's
I
what
can,
my brain
keep
did
up.
with that too. Sorry.
Ooh, hard swallow. Well, it's so cold. I think the iced tea actually froze halfway down my throat.
Meanwhile, in a parallel universe where Carl swallows.
I can see how I'm going to break things off with guys from now on. Be like, yeah, you're too boring for podcasts, so
I'm sorry, we can't
It's not
do.
me, it's you.
Well, they need they need to know they're getting in a relationship with an internet celebrity.
Yes.
So you have to expect this sort of thing.
That's true.
They have to realize that they'll make it through 2 episodes and then that's it.
Yes. 1, they have to provide at least middle shelf sexual experiences. 2,
We're
no
not
banana
boring.
smelled condoms. Banana smelled, banana scented.
No, banana flavored.
Banana flavored
Or
condoms.
glow in the dark.
Or what about banana scented condoms?
What about
No.
banana scented flavored condoms
There
that
should be
glow in the
no-
dark with ribs for her pleasure?
There should be no food involved with my sex.
Oh, you're one of those girls.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, did I talk about the nacho cheese on the tits in the podcast before?
Yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah, it was delicious.
I have
It made me
permission.
hungry. Really?
Yeah.
Go, 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 go. Don't take it personally.
So-
I'm living sexually vicariously through Pete.
Yeah, he really is. It's kind of awesome.
Not in a creepy way. Just like,
He-
fuck her in the Sherman tank, Pete. I'm going to do
He's
it.
not watching through the window or anything. You're good.
No, that's what the cameras are for.
No, I just need to hear about it. I've got internet for, like actual visual aids.
No. No, that's right. We hadn't done that. We knocked out the supply truck.
Good job.
Check. The showers.
Excellent.
That's done. Also did the going down on her while she was playing a video game thing.
Winning.
which,
Wait, what video game?
Final Fantasy X.
Okay, yeah, something turn-based.
So-
Very good. Yes.
Well, I don't know how she got to a save point. I was just...
Oh, you got her to the save point, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she just put the thing down. All right. And then I put my thing down. And,
Hello.
What else did we check off the list?
You
There
went
was a few
fucking
things.
all down
With
on
no
her
tank
chocobo.
Haven't got to... It's cold.
Oh, yes.
And apparently, it's rumor has it they're welded shut. So it's going to be one of the...
It's not rumor. It's fucking welded.
Once it's warmer out, then that'll happen.
I mean, you can't not live near a Sherman tank and not try to get into it. I mean,
I tried.
into the mic.
I tried as soon as I moved into it.
You moved into the Sherman
moved
tank?
into the armory, and yeah, they're welded shut pretty good.
Oh, shit. You finally cracked that sucker open. There's a black
Nothing
guy
an
squatting
acetylene
in it.
torch can't fix. Might be a little obvious, but
They might raise issue. But, well, good on you. Going through the list. That's awesome.
There seemed
Going through
to
the
be,
fuck it list.
There seemed to be other things I just can't recall.
Did you ever fuck in the Humvee?
No. Well,
You get the Hummer and the Humvee.
It's on the list, and yeah, it's cold. So
Yes.
a few of these have to wait till it gets warmer, and for her mom to stop being such a cunt.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Because right now, she woke up one day this week, and just decided that she and I shouldn't be together anymore, and that she wants to take custody of her son, and that I'm not allowed over there. And I was just like, did you just wake up and decide that you
Who the hell
don't
does she
want us
think
to
she
be-
is? The electric company? You can't have that much power over someone's life. You know Chris Christie?
I just pulled the meter on Kai, and so that's good there. We'll take him back. Well, I'm not going to get into that now because I want to end on
Oh,
a
yeah,
note of,
yeah.
instead of me raging.
It's better land on a instead of a But yeah, so we learned that Jen's What's News are inordinately complicated.
Yeah, we
And
do
bizarre.
need a flow chart for the next one. I think.
I always feel like I just got lost in an Escher drawing when I go into a Jen What's News story, and it's terrific.
Once
I
again,
love it.
you're welcome.
Very
Absolutely.
good. Keep up exploring in the in e-space. That's terrific.
Well, I've got so much to work with in South Jersey. I shouldn't have any issues.
We learned that
Plenty of fucked up people here.
Pete's getting laid a lot
Unfortunately, not as much as last week.
and totally
But
in
that's
love
no
and crap.
fault of ours. But yeah, I'm retardedly head over heels for this.
Which is super awesome,
Crazy chick
man. That's awesome because the world needs more lovey love and needs more comedy in it.
Lovey, even.
Correctamundo. We learned that raking leaves
Loveliest
sucks,
lovey love.
but raking leaves
Lovey
while
love,
laughing is
love.
good, but raking leaves while chainsawing is best.
Better, yes.
And
if you could get all three.
then you win.
And
You
don't
win.
steal stop signs.
And don't steal stop signs, and then run stop signs.
Hilarious.
Karma
as it
will
is.
kick your
Karma
ass
will run you the fuck over.
Yeah,
with
run you over
18
like
wheels.
like 4 Marines.
That was a curb.
Like 4 Marines slip you off a curb, right?
Yeah, that brings us to you've been listening to That's Life, a Baby Boy production, episode number 45. And thank you so much for listening. You can listen to any of the season 2 episodes for free.
Yep. For free.
At our YouTube channel, youtube.com/That's Life Podcast, youtube.com/That's Life Podcast. To listen to or download any of the seasons 1 through 3 episodes, also
for free.
for free. Check us out at that'slifepodcast.com.
Do it.
That is correct. Be sure to subscribe, and Jen.
Subscribe.
Oh, yeah,
He's good
for
at this.
instant notification via email whenever new episodes are posted. Pete, why don't you tell them about the Facebook page?
All right, Carl, I'll tell them about the Facebook page. We have one. Go there.
We sure do.
Facebook.com/That's Life Podcast. Leave us some love, leave us some questions, and maybe we too will offer you a chainsaw service. $20.
Woo, 20
Carl
bucks.
chainsaw the shit out of anything. But we do love some comments and some lovins and some huggins. So go like it, subscribe, touch us in funny places. We'll tell you all about it.
So, if you enjoyed what you just heard, be sure to tell a friend, neighbor, or coworker and help us to spread the laughter as far as we can.
So, from all of us at That's Life Podcast, this has been Pete.
This is Jen.
Oh, and Carl bidding you an adieu,
And
Adieu.
Now, all you got to do is come back next week with proof that you're alive.
If you can't find the white trash eyesore, you are the white trash eyesore. That's how it works.